All right. Thank you. Well, Amy, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
How are you?
Good, thank you. And yourself?
I'm doing great. Uh, it's not easy. Preparing for a lecture is a hell of a trouble.
Yes, I can think.
I was just with Prof. Cheryl to give me the hosting right, and it's done. What do I do now? I want to send a small Excel so that we can also upload to see how it's when you upload things. It's like I don't even know where to look for it now. Okay, yeah, I see it. Are you taking other models apart from this one?
Yes, I think I have 6 modules. So it's not only this one.
Okay. Okay. All the best.
Yes, thank you. But yeah, I'm also tutoring for the second year, so I know how it feels to preparing and you're uncertain of what they are able to understand or not.
That's just it. You get the point right. You can take about a whole day to deliver something in 5 minutes.
Yeah, no, and for also if you're also uncertain about what's going on, um, it's difficult.
We pray that this whole corona thing leaves the system, then school can be back again and all this online stress will go down.
No, it's I think everyone
Okay,
feels the
we have
same.
5 people. Um, okay, Millie is here, Dama is here, and I think Prof is also around. Wow, Mulalo is also here. Prof, Dr. Gazanan is around. Okay, so I shared this Excel file in on WhatsApp, so you can pick it up. We will upload it along the line if we get the chance to, but if not, then probably some other time. Basically, we are going to do introduction to R, what goes into R, what it's all about, data types, then the structures. Then we also look at how to import data and do some basic computations here and there. I don't think today we might do regression for now, but It depends on how fast we go. When we're able to get everything done faster, then we can move from there. Hi, Millie. Hi, Mulalo. Hi, Tuyen.
Hi, Prince.
Hi. How are you doing?
Surviving, and how are you?
I'm also fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is
Please,
today
I
a
hope you can
lecture
see
or
my
a
screen.
tutorial?
Today
No,
is
I
a
can't.
tutorial class.
I can't.
You can see any screen, really.
Hello, Prince.
Yeah. Hello, Dama. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm fine. Can you see my share screen?
Yes, I can see.
Yeah, good afternoon, Prince. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. And you?
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks.
Can you see my share
Uh,
screen?
Yes, I
Prince,
can.
I can't.
Oh, okay, fine. Thank God for that.
I can't see it.
Millie, yeah. I don't know how come you cannot see. What could the problem have been?
I think the problem is
You,
you're at the moment sharing your own Zoom screen. So if you click on the R, everyone will see the R screen as well.
come again, Amy, so that Millie can be helped.
You're at the moment sharing your Zoom screen. So the possibility is that it looked like we are looking at Zoom, but you are still sharing your screen. So if you press on
Okay. So she. Oh, okay. So Millie, what Amy is trying to say is that because I'm also on the Zoom meeting, it's like you see exactly what I see. So it makes it like nothing is changing. So let me
Yeah,
go to our
I
let's
see
see what
Emmy
is happening.
grandly. So
Now can you see
yeah.
something?
Yes, now I can.
Now you can
I can
see.
see your screen.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So Amy was right. Yeah,
Yeah.
Amy was right. Okay, so we switch straight into action. We are starting from scratch. We are all learning together. We are starting as if we haven't seen R before. So we start one
Not
by
as
one,
if.
one
I
after the
haven't seen
other.
it before. It's not as if. You're making an impression that we have.
Okay. Okay. So we all haven't seen R before. This is our first time of seeing R. I have some R files here, but I want to open a new one. Huh? Okay, the new one is in, so we start from there. Yeah. Unfortunately, when I'm here talking, I won't see who is here or who is not here. But I hope everybody is fine. And Dr. Gaj, thank you very much for being with us. You said you come and you are here. All right, so it's already 3 and we have to start something. Who has a screen just as I have? Who has the same thing as I have? I can't see you people, so I think your mic should be active so you can talk. If you have exactly as I have, let me know. Exactly as I have. If it's your first time of opening R and you have something like this, you have a 3 section,
Yes.
you have this whole area, you have this small, okay,
Yes.
you have this small side and you have this, okay. All right, so what
Sorry,
we're
boss,
gonna
mine
do is
looks a
that
bit different though.
Even me too is
you
different. I think I've got a different version because my version is 4.0.4.
okay, you have the newest. The newest version that was created in February this year is 4.0.4.
Yes, that's the one I have.
Mine is last year April. 3.6.3 is last year April. Okay, I think the date is here. Mine is February 2020, so you can see it there. The date is here. Mine is a bit older. But do you have 4 sections or is 3? Those are having the 4.0.4. Is it 3
I
sections
have
like this or this is 4? You have
no,
4
it's
or
3.
3?
Mine is
3.
3.
It's 3. Okay, fine.
Yes.
Yeah, from
Okay,
our
fine.
side,
Then we're
you
starting
just
from
have
here.
one. You just have one. It's
Okay,
just the
okay. You
one
just have one.
where you write your syntaxes. You don't have the
Yeah,
other two on the right.
Oh,
same with me. It's only one.
please check. Do you have our studio at the top here? Probably you are using base R. Do you see our studio or you see just R?
It's R.
Oh, you are not on our studio. You know, we have
Yeah.
base R and we have our studio. So please download our studio.
So it must indicate
Base
R
R has
studio on
only
top.
one.
So it
Yes,
must
our studio.
indicate R,
Yes, go to our
R
studio.
studio on top.
Yes,
Okay,
yeah,
sorry.
it must indicate our studio. Yeah, it must indicate our studio. So we have 2 different types of R. You know, base R, the one you are having is the original R, which was created for usage by all. But along the line, other people came to the whole fraternity of R and they wanted to make something like Stata. So R Studio is a Stata version, like the Stata interface version of R. Yeah, so you can have anybody who has experience with Stata will know a bit more about R than somebody who doesn't know Stata at all. Okay, so we start from here whilst we wait for our colleagues to download R Studio. This is file. As you always see, every window has a file. So file here, you can import and export data from this side. Then you can open new R scripts from this side. R scripts, if you are conversant with Stata, R scripts is just like a do file. So you have a different lines of command that you can save. Anytime, anywhere, you can just call those commands and click execute, and all of them will work. So an R script is just like a do file in Stata. For now, we don't have a console now. We don't have an R script now. What we see here is a console. This small thing, a greater than sign, is called a prompt. Prompt, a prompt. This small thing here is a prompt. It only gives indication that you can write a sentence or you can write a code. If you don't have this thing here, you cannot write any code or execute any code. It's called a prompt. Now we want to bring in an R script because we would like to save whatever we are doing now so that later days we can use it. But the first thing to do is to go to here. On your right corner, the top right corner, you see something called project. You click on project and it comes new project. You click new project and you have new directory, existing directory, and a version. New directory, those who have just come to R, we create a directory. A directory is that you are creating a folder on your machine where every
Prince,
work that
what
you
did you
do
say
in
is the
R can be saved.
where is the project, Prince, again?
Go to your right corner, your top right corner of your R, where you have the close and the minimize. Just below close and minimize, top right corner, you have project. Have you seen it? Millie, have you seen it?
Not yet. I don't see it.
Is anybody else finding difficulty with project?
No.
Project is just on the top, just below the minimize and the close button. You see project into bracket none. If you don't have a project, that's what comes.
No,
Millie, can you see
I
project now?
yeah, I see it because no, I had to minimize the attendance of the a dialog
So
box.
now
I
you
mean,
are
on the
okay.
yes, I'm okay.
Okay, so you click on project, you click on new project, you click on new directory. The new directory is the first one, so you click on it, and you click on new project. Then you give a name. How do you want to name your directory, your folder? You can name it LEK H10. Okay, so we all have LEK H10. Please, I'm doing what do you call it? The English is not coming. A participatory way of learning R. Many a time you find lectures and videos and books that they are speaking their own language, and you are also in another room speaking your own language. You can't connect. So I'm just doing do as I do. So we have LKH10, right? So you browse on your computer. Where do you want to save this folder? Normally it goes to my document. That's the first place it goes to. So I think we are all okay with that. So let's all save our LEK in document. All right. So after saving it, you say create project. Is everybody fine? Hello, is everybody fine?
Yes.
Okay, so now your project has been recorded. When you come to the lower sector, you have three sectors now. We have the environment, which is empty. We have the console, which you see the cursor blinking there, and we have the plot area. Or has it registered? Has your project registered LEK 810?
Yes, Prince.
Is it showing? Oh, okay, fine. So we are good to go. All right, so we want to, this is environment. Everything that you create, like those who know Stata, everything that you create, like a data or a data frame or a list will come to, or an object will come to this side, the environment. Then if you have files like we have just created, it will come here. You have any graph plots, it will come here. And you have packages, it will also come here. Let me talk about packages now. R is said that it's like having a mobile phone that is not a smartphone. You use it for a while, then a company comes in with a smartphone that does things far better than your analog phone. So many things can be done in base R, but several people have created other packages that makes working with R very easy and very much beautiful. So those things that other people have created and added onto R, they are called packages. And everything that you want to do in R, especially in R Studio, you need a particular package. In fact, there are millions and millions and millions of packages. I will show you so we can install some of the packages, but not now. We have to do the basic things first. So packages are there to enhance all the works that you do in R. They are very essential. If you want to do R and do it well, you need packages. You can download packages. You can go here, this search button, and you click, let's say, Scheme R. Okay, if you say Scheme R, you see the search engine has brought you this particular package. So this is a search engine for packages. All right. We will come back there. Don't worry. We will come back to packages, but I want to introduce you to packages. Then we come to an R script, a do file, where you can save your commands and use it later. You can go to file and you go to new file. You get R script on top. The first thing, the first item on new file is R script. You can see, you can select from there for your R scripts. You can also come back, click on this small addition sign. The first addition sign. You click on it. It will give you R script. The first option there is R script. So any of the two you choose will give you R script. When you get the R script, now you have 4 chambers instead of 3. So we now have the 4th chamber instead of 3. We have the 4th chamber. So now this is the do file. This is where you can save your commands and use them later. Okay. The most important area in R is this area called the console. The bottom left sector is called the console. It's called the console. All right. In R, it's not friendly if you are not inclined to complex stuff. R is not friendly at all. There's nothing simple like you just touch. There's nothing simple to just highlight and do. Everything you have to create from your head. Everything here is from your head. So it's like writing English. All right. So we start. We want to put in something so you can see how R works. So if you say 2, okay, and you say +2, all right, you click enter, it will give you 4. This is basic computation in R. Basic, just basic. We are all starting. So just do 2 + 2 and click enter and it will come. Okay. In the same way, you can go to your R script, you type 2 + 2. And if you are using Mac, Apple laptop, MacBook, you can just highlight and click enter, it will work. If you are using Windows, you press Ctrl + enter. Okay, it's the same as this term run. It's a shortcut. You can highlight the thing and come and click run. It will run. Or if you have a MacBook, just highlight and press enter, it will run. If you have a Windows, just highlight and press Ctrl + enter, it will run. All right. So we have next thing. Once you have run this thing and you just click enter, you see the number 2 coming. Click enter, enter, you see a lot of numbers coming here. Okay. One thing I have to show you before we go. If you want to write something that will not run. Yeah, hello.
Sorry for interruption.
Yes.
You know,
okay.
I was busy downloading the new version. I've got it now. I'm fine. Now
okay.
My problem, I don't have the 4th panel, the one that you are busy putting those numbers now.
Okay. So you go to file. Okay, go to file on your left corner. Go to file.
Yes, new file.
New file. Okay.
Yes.
The first one is R scripts. Yeah,
yes.
Select it. You get it.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Do you have it now?
Yes.
All right. Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Can...
Okay, fine. So if you want to type any sentence, okay, so what we are doing today is that we are creating our own notes. We are not writing in any book. So you just go here and you click the hash. Hash is like this. And you say introduction to R and R Studio. We are all doing it together, R Studio. So you can save this particular thing at the end of the day, and it will be your notes. There's something called R Markdown. In R Markdown, you can save everything straight to PDF. Whatever you are writing, we are writing here. So this is a sentence we are using, and it cannot run, but it is just a comment. So let me even cut this thing from there and bring it to the item 4 or something. No. Okay, so okay, fine. So we are starting our studio. Okay, and you can just put star to indicate that it's just a sentence that we are using. So anything you want to write, you can just start with a hash sign on any of the numbers. The numbers can go to infinity, like millions. So start with a hash sign, then you write anything, any note that you want to know. Okay, so you can say tutorial day 1 on R. Okay, so you can be jotting your own notes with the just that, start with the hash sign, and it will be your note for today. You can write anything without even writing it in the book. That yourself. Okay, fine. So we go. We can say 4 plus 6 times 2. Okay, you highlight it. You can say run. You can just press Control Enter. I'm using Windows, and it's a 16. In the same way, you write bracket open 4 plus 6 multiplying by 2. What would the answer be now? Hmm. 4 plus 6 multiplied by 2. Okay, so Control Enter, and that one is 20. So R can do all your computations, or no matter what you want to do, R can just do it for you. If it's just like a calculator, we are just using R as a calculator now. All right, so enough of this thing. So you just have a feel of how R works. Okay. Now let's swing into action. We have data. Last week, I introduced you into data, how data is being stored in any other software. So we are now coming to look at how R can store data. It is the most difficult thing to do, and nobody even does it. But we are trying to do something for today. So I have sent this Excel file on all your WhatsApp. There's this Excel file there. If you can open Excel, I want us to enter that data. So we are entering it anew. Okay, so we say the first item there is age. So we say age. Okay. Then you put greater, less than with minus. Less than with minus is a command prompt that allows you to say that you are storing the object called age. The shortcut is Alt plus minus sign. If you just press Alt plus minus sign, it will come. Alt plus minus sign. Those who are computer inclined, Alt plus minus sign will give you this thing. Okay, so we are now going to type in a small c, and we open brackets. We do 22, 25, 21, 19, 27, 28. All right, is everybody there? Can you do what I did? Is everybody there?
We're still following you.
Okay, okay, age. We are now entering a data called age. All right, after everything, press enter. for the sake of future references, you can copy everything you do here and go and paste it on the R script, because you can save only the R script. You cannot save what is down here. You can only save what is up there. You can't save from the console. Listen and listen well. You can't save from the console. So for you to save everything you do, save it in the R scripts. Copy and go and paste
Prince,
there.
Prince,
All right. Yes, please. Yes.
there's an error on my thing. How do I go back so that I can correct the error?
What is the
On-
error, please?
I think there's a space between the open bracket and 22. So when I did enter, yeah, it says error.
There's a
Yeah,
space
go
between
back.
open bracket and the 22 and the 22.
Yes, yes.
Hello.
I
Yeah,
made a
you can
mistake
type
while
the
I was
whole thing again. Type it again. Type it again. You can also copy and paste. You can highlight this thing like that. You can copy all these things. Then you come and paste it again. Then you do the correction before you press enter.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, do the
Okay.
correction before you press enter. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so the next variable is income. Okay, so income plus negative sign. You just press T and open bracket. Then you have 150, comma 100, comma 120, comma 100, comma 200, comma 220. All right, so this one too you save. So you copy this thing, you take it back to your, R script.
Friends,
All right, so
is
when you
it,
watch video, yes, please.
sorry, is it not advisable to first write it in your script and then just run it? Or must we put it
Okay,
in?
it's I'm just teaching from a layman understanding, like from the bottom up, from the last zero. So if you know how to run things in the R script already, you can type it straight from your R script and you execute and you run it. Okay, you can type it straight in your R script and you execute. The reason why I don't want to do it in the R script is that when you watch YouTube videos and a lot of videos that you watch, you don't see people writing at the console. You always see the thing already in the R scripts and they are showing you, like they are commenting on what is in the R scripts. That I want you to understand that the basic for R is not the R scripts, it's the console. All right, where the prompt is showing, where the prompt is always going off and on. That is where R is lively. What you see on top there in any YouTube video you watch is just that the person has already created the whole thing and is trying to explain it to you. So this is to show that this is how R is created. Okay, if you don't take care and you only watch videos and read books, you might not even know that R is created from the console.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so we are building something from scratch so that anytime you see any video somewhere, any book somewhere, you will know the difference between a console and an R script. An R script is just a saving document. You can just save all your commands so you can use it in another time. All right, so the next thing is social media. So I did S_media.
So excuse me, Prince. So does it
Okay.
save automatically or you have to press save?
You have to save after everything. You
Okay.
save it.
Okay.
You have to save it. It doesn't save automatically. You have to save it. All right. So see, watch what I'm doing now. Because I'm writing things in what do you call it, in letters and not figures. R will recognize what I'm typing now as a string or character. So for character, you first do this. You give it this quotation brackets. So you write first trader. Then you go, comma, you open another quotation bracket. You write WhatsApp. Okay, comma, you open another one. You write TikTok. Okay, open another one. You write WhatsApp again. Okay, you comma, you open another one. You write another WhatsApp. And trader. Then you go to TikTok. All right. Okay. One thing you have to be very careful with is that when you are in R, be mindful of your spelling. Whenever you spell wrongly, R will give you an error. Whatever you spell wrongly, R will give you an error. When you have typed something before and you are typing it again, check your spelling. If you spell wrongly, if it's capital letter, make sure it's capital letter. If it is small letter, make sure it's small letter. R is very case sensitive. R is very case sensitive. All right. So now we have data in R. This is how R does its data. We are coming to talk a bit of mathematics. So open your ears, those who know a bit mathematics. R stores data. Every form of data is stored in R as a vector. So vector is like a matrix, a one by one matrix. A vector can be a column vector or a row vector. Everything stored in R stores as a vector. Okay. You can come here and just put hash, okay, and start and write something. Everything stored in R. You can just everything stored in R. In R is saved as a vector. You don't need to even worry yourself right opening the book. Just put hash and you have your notes like that. So everything in R is stored as a vector. So if you can see the data we have just put into R, it is 1 by 6. It means that we have one row and 6 elements in a column vector. One row, 6 elements in a column vector. Oh, how come we have 7 elements in the the social media has 7 elements. How come? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's Twitter, WhatsApp, TikTok, WhatsApp, Twitter, TikTok. How come there are 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, okay. The last TikTok has to be out. All right. If you don't do it well, we can't create a data frame. I'm trying to create a data frame. So one thing we can do is to remove open brackets s media, s underscore media. Okay. Are you there? I'm trying to correct for the social media. It should be 666 so we can create a data frame. So now my social media has 7 elements. I'm deleting one. All right. Okay, I've removed the social media. I hope everybody saw how it went. RM, open brackets, S_media, remove the social media thing. So we have to create the social media once again, but now we do the correction. We delete one of the TikTok, the last TikTok should go away. So when you copy it, you copy, you paste, you delete the last TikTok and you save it again. The last TikTok should go. So we end here. All right, now we have social media once again. We have 6 elements. Are we all on the same page?
Which
Are
you
we all
just
on the
said
same page? The S
No,
underscore
I'm not.
media. It's just social
I'm
media.
lost now.
I shorten it. Okay,
So-
where
so-
are you stuck? Please, I'm
Hello,
listening
Prince.
so I can
So
help.
when you say remove
Yes.
media, it removes the last one. You don't specify which one you are moving. You're removing.
I said S media, S_media. It has a different name. So I removed that particular item from the data. I can remove if I put income, remove income would have gone.
No, I'm saying, isn't it
Uh-huh.
there are many Twitter, WhatsApp, TikTok? Which one did it remove? Because TikTok was the last
it
one. You
removed
just
the whole data frame. Wait. It removed the whole data frame from this side, from this environment side. So I
and then you
came
did
and
it anew.
copied. Yeah, I copied the one here
Oh.
to delete the TikTok the last on my. I did it on my myself. I deleted this one.
Oh,
I
okay.
deleted the last TikTok. I just went backspace and deleted the last one and save it once again.
Oh, that's all right.
Okay, all right. So let's move on. All right, so if you want to remove anything from the environment, just type remove or RM, open brackets, and you type the name of that thing you want to remove. It will go from the environment. If you want to remove anything from the environment, type RM or remove.
Hello.
And put the
Hello.
name. Hello. Yes.
So how do I remove errors? I don't have to remove errors.
What? You have an error?
Yeah, the first time when we were starting in the beginning,
Hello?
yes, I had errors in the beginning.
But now you are fine. You are now in tune, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just asking because I can still see the error things. So I don't have to
Yeah, let
remove
it be
them.
there. Yeah, you can't do
Okay.
anything. You can't do anything about it for now. Let it be there. It won't help. It won't spoil anything. It won't spoil anything. Okay.
Okay.
The most important thing is that what you have in your R script is okay. Is the best, so that you can run it some other time. But for what is happening in the console, forget about it. It won't help. It won't have any effects today or tomorrow.
Okay.
The console is just like it's a working area. It's a workshop. All right. So now we are saving everything in a vector form. 1:6, 1:6, 1:6. That is why R is the worst form of data entry, because you don't see columns, you don't see rows, you don't see anything. The only thing you see here is what you are seeing. So imagine you have 159,000 data to enter. How would you even do this thing? Imagine you have 2,000 data to enter. How would you do? Until when are you going to create comma for how long? That is why many people work with R, and we import data from Excel, from SAS, from SPSS, from Stata, because it is easier to save data in that form and import it to R. So if you want to save data into R, this is how it is like. All right. That is why many a time you see that R is importing data from other softwares. Okay. All right. So I've shown you how to delete something or delete an item from this environment. In fact, in R, you have to memorize a lot of things. R is a programming software. It's basic programming. So if you don't memorize it in your head or have a notebook that have all the commands and all the whatever shortcuts, it's gonna be difficult for you. Okay, so one of the shortcuts I've shown you is remove plus the name of the environment, the item here, it will go away. All right. So now what are we going to do? We have individual elements here. All the things that we have created, look at the age that we have created with this greater less than and the minus sign. Everything here I have highlighted is called an object. If you go to our community, if you hear the name object, it means that you are making this thing go into the memory of R, so that whenever you mention age will respond with this particular. Now the object here is the age, but it has components. Okay, these components here are the lists inside the object age. The list inside the object age. Okay, let's say we can write 22, 25, 21, 19, 27, and 28. We can just write them. But in R, for you to be able to do any statistics on these numbers, you just have to create an object for that. And the object is the name you have given to the object, to the characters here. So here, the object we have is called age. Anytime you create an object, it directly comes to the environment. Listen carefully. Anytime you create an object, it directly comes to the environment. So this object we have created called income will come to the environment. This income here is an object, and these are its entities, or the characters within income are here. Then social media too is an object, and these are the entities. And because this is a character or a string, you have to put it in quotation so that it can register as a string or as a categorical variable. All right. Now we are going to create something called a data frame. Okay, no, let's wait, or let's finish some computations on this. So you can say mean of is, if you in mathematical terms, of is of means multiplication, or in a bracket. So mean of age. All right, you press enter and it will give you, so all the numbers that we have here, that is their mean. That is how simple R is. Mean of age, it just gives you the mean. So don't forget that anything you do, you can either create it here or you go and put it here so that later on you can refer to it when you save it. So mean of age, I think it should come to the next line, so there will be spaces there you can read correctly. All right, so this is mean of age. Mean of age, enter, it goes. All right, the next thing is standard deviation of age. Now I'm writing in the scripts. When I write in the scripts, I have to highlight it. And if I'm using of a Windows, I have to do Control Enter. Those who are using MacBook, they can just do Enter. All right, or you can go and click the run. So the standard deviation of age, which I put in the R script here, has manifested. This is the standard deviation of age. All right. Are we communicating? Are we communicating? Hello? Anybody home?
Yeah, Prince. We
I think I missed you.
Okay, so now let's do please, everyone should do for income. Do the mean for income and the standard deviation of income.
Hello, Prince.
Hello.
I'm looking.
Yes.
I'm looking at the environment. I'm not seeing. Is it not supposed to be there? It's only on the RStudio and the. in the console. It doesn't go this side. Or you haven't saved.
Our script, wait. Unless you create an object, it will not come to the environment. Anytime you want to see that there's an object, you see this sign, the less than and the minus. That is the only thing that indicates that there's an object. And if you don't see this sign, it means you don't have an object. You are just making a statistic. You are creating a statistic. Okay, in statistic, it's not anything that you want to save for future use. This is the data, fine, but if the mean and the median, I don't think you want to use it for. Like you can't store a median or a mean as a data, right? It's just a statistic. So you want to record it for, probably you want to multiply it with something. Like, yeah, you want to do another computation with it, but you don't save it as whatever. Anyway, if you want to save your mean, you can also say mean and okay, fine. For the sake of Millie, so we say mean mean underscore age is saved as mean to bracket age. Okay. All right. So when you execute this, I think it will come to the other side. All right. So that is your mean age. Is that what you want? Millie. Hello, Millie.
Hello, Prince.
Now you
Hello?
have your mean age, right? You have your mean age on the right side, on the environment, right?
Yes, I do. Thank you.
Okay, so that's it. Please, are you done with the income, the mean of income, standard deviation of income?
Yes.
Okay, so let's move forward. Now let's move forward. So the next thing we are going to do is we are going to create a data frame.
Prince, you know me,
So we call the
I'm
data
following. Hello, Prince. I'm following
Yes.
your tutorial. I haven't opened my own, so I'm just going through class. I'm not doing it as you said.
Why are you not following? Why are you not practicing?
I don't know where to start.
Oh, but we started from the barest minimum, or you don't have R on your machine.
Even me, Prince.
What is the problem?
Even me, Prince,
Don't you
I'm
have
following
R
your
on your machine?
demonstration because I couldn't download it.
You haven't yet downloaded it.
I had downloaded on the
Yes,
other
I'm
one, but
proud of-
now I'm using a different one which doesn't have it. I didn't have to download it on this one again.
Hush. In fact, R is said that if you don't do a hand-on thing and it's your first time, in fact, you'll be lost. You'll be like you are on the moon doing something different. You see everything to be strange. So the first day you do a hand-on thing and you understand your way around the interface, anything you see will not be difficult or will not be so unrelated to you. Anyway, I pray that you see what is going on and you can replicate them. Yeah. All right. So the next thing we are going to do is to create a data frame, and we are going to call this thing let's say internet use. I like using capital letters. Okay, internet use. Okay, internet underscore use. All right, so this is our data frame that we are going to use, right? Sometimes when okay, fine, internet use. And we press Alt plus the minus sign, and we say data frame. Okay, and we open brackets, and we say age, comma, income, comma, S media. Okay, we put a small c in front of this. All right. Is everybody there? Okay, so this is data frame that we are creating. So you just go and click the run or control enter. For those using MacBook, you press enter. Uh-oh, data use is not coming. I have an error. Where is the error coming from? Let's see.
I think this is not supposed to be there this time around since you use data frame. Since you
Yeah.
use that data.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we come here. Oh no. S media code error in data frame age income S media. What's happening?
You just need to say data.frame. Yeah, if you just add dot frame.
Data.frame.
Yes.
Okay.
I think that's just a mistake there.
Data.frame. Okay. All right. So it's still not working there. Something should be wrong somewhere.
No, it's working.
It's working at your side.
Prince, yeah, it's working.
It works at your side.
Yes.
Yes, even mine is.
So what's happening?
Prince should remove the C.
Yes, you should remove your C in front of the brackets.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh. All right. So, all right. Thank you very much. So now we have a data frame. Okay. So when you have a data frame, one thing that will make you see that you have a data frame, it will appear like you have entered data into Stata or into SPSS or into Excel. So let's see. We say view into brackets internet use. All right. So when you view internet use, let's see what comes. Today.
Yeah.
It's your showing. View internet use. Okay, let's call internet use first. Let's call it.
If you just call it as
let's call it
first.
Yeah, let's call it. Yeah. So when you call it, it comes age, income, social media. Okay. So now it is appearing as if the data is in Excel. All right. But view should come. I don't know why view is not coming. View is more beautiful on the top there. View.
Maybe the package is not installed yet.
Okay. Are you sure? All right. So I haven't yet installed any package yet. So I just want to do basic stuff. I think View works with Tidyverse or something. Yeah. Okay. So we call internet use, and now we have a data frame. All right. So up to this point, we now know how to put data into R, which is very tedious and nobody wants to do it when you have a larger number. And we know what the R script is for. We know what the console is for. And we know what the environment area is for. All right. Any question, or we have to just move on?
Hello, Prince.
Any? Yes.
How do I save this information? Is it saving itself automatically?
If you are at the our script session, okay, you know
Yeah.
this is untitled. You see the red thing there called untitled. Okay.
Yes.
So now you want to save. So you go to file, you click save as. All right. And it will come like this. Okay, so now you have LEK 810 already. You created the project before we started this thing.
Yeah.
So everything you are doing here will save inside that one. So you can say first tutorial, okay, just okay, our tutorial one, okay, our tutorial one. So it just goes inside and it's saved. Now the name has changed to our tutorial one.r. Have you seen the change?
Yeah, it
Hello.
changed to L. Yeah, for me it changed to
Have you seen?
LEK.
Have you seen? Okay.
It
You
changed
didn't.
to
No, you should have given a name. You should have given a name to the thing.
Did.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Yes. What is the problem? It didn't change to. Did you give it a name?
No, it did. It says LEK 810. I don't know.
No, the LEK 810 is supposed to be the name of the project or the directory. So inside the directory, you should have like tutorial one, our tutorial one. Anyway, it's just a matter of storing and the name, so no problem, no big problem there.
Okay.
All right, up to this stage, if we have no question, let's move on. Let's move on from here. Let's move on. There are other things I'm going to mention. I'm not going to stress much on them, but you have to search for them. You at master's level, I think we cannot just do every other thing. So we have two things we have to get in our head now. R have two types of data. We have the data types and we have the data structure. All right. Data types, we have something we call atomic vector. You know, R, I've told you already that R saves everything in a vector form. So this is a column vector. So we have the atomic vectors, and there are 4 of them. We have the character, we have the integers, we have the true or false or the Boolean, and we have the complex. True or false is also called logical or the Boolean, or yeah, and we have the complex. So we have numeric, integer, complex, and logical. These 4 things you have to read about them. Numeric means that numbers, okay, and integer is also numbers, but the difference is that when you are entering one of them, you have to put an L. Then a complex is a combination of many other things into one role or one role of a variable. Then a logical is a true or false variable. So you have to read about these things. They are called data types. Now we come to data structures. Data structures, we have about 4 or 5 of them. We have vectors. You know, whatever we are seeing here, they are vectors. Age is a vector, income is a vector, mean is a vector. Social media is a vector, but mean is not a vector, it's only one element. So the vectors we have here are social media, income, and age. They are vectors. And types of vectors that are called the data types. That day we have 4 types of vectors. We have the numeric, all the things that we see here are numeric here. This thing that we see here is character. Okay, this thing here is character. So you can see that this is a vector, and it's the atomic vector here is a character. Here we have numeric. You see here the type is numeric. You can also say class of age, and it will show you it's numeric. Okay, you say class of age, it will show you class of age, whatever, class of age, it will show you that it's numeric. All right. Have you seen down here? Class of age is numeric. So this numeric thing that you see is atomic vector under types of vectors. So you have numeric, you have character, we have double, we have a lot of them. Okay, so you have to note these ones. Then we have the data structures. We have vector that I have just spoken about, and we have lists. List is also like vector, but in list, you don't have one common element. In the list, you may have characters and vectors and integers all together in one particular variable. The list is different from this one. This is just a vector of common elements, but the list has different elements in one. Then we have the matrix. The matrix is anything 2 by 2. In Excel, in R, 2 by 2 arrangement of numbers is matrix. And an array is more than 2, anything more than 2. Our data frame, a data frame is just what we have shown here. This is how a data frame is like. The internet use, when you call it, you see data frame. This is a data frame. A data frame is a combination of characters in like data presented in columns and rows. Anything data in columns and rows all together is called a data frame. Most of the things we are going to do in R is going to be data frame. All right, in our analysis in the future, many of the things are going to be in data frames. All right. And let me also note that in an object, this is an object we created. If you see this one, I'm now at the R script side. This thing is an object that we created, but objects may be complex than this. Objects can be complex than what we see here. So in future, when you become advanced in R, you are going to do a lot of things with this object thing that are different from what you are seeing now. In fact, R is so big, and R, we have programmers who are far advanced in R. What we are doing here is just basic R. We are just familiarizing ourselves with the basics in R. All right. I pray by 1 month time or 2 months time, some of us will be writing codes for ourselves because we'll be advanced in R. R is so huge. R has a big environment. And if you want to know R, then Google is your friend. Anything you don't understand, go to Google. Someone has a solution for you. And there are many ways to do one thing in R. Keep this in mind. This one I have to write it down. There are many ways to do one thing in R. To do one thing in R. Okay. This means that something that you see me do here, somebody can do it the same results in another way, with another command, with another, what do you call it, characters. That doesn't mean what I've done is wrong or what you have done is wrong, but it's just that the way to get to the destination is plural. We have many ways to get to the same destination. Am I clear? Note it very well. You will find somebody do the same thing in a different way. It doesn't mean you are wrong, but R has a way, many ways of doing the same thing. Okay. Am I making any sense?
Yes.
Yeah, these are things that are not in the R program, but they are things you should know so that in your future dealings with R, you understand things. R is used by many people, and many people has different ways of doing R. Okay, all right. So these are names. You can give a name to R. There are types of names. You can say, I did internet. Oh, okay, let me go here. I used internet underscore use. Underscore use. Someone will also use internet dot use. Someone will also use, oh, what is the dot now? I don't like that. Okay. Someone will also use internet use without any dot. Someone will also use why are you disturbing me today? Okay, someone will use internet without use. Someone will also use internet dot use underscore. All these things are types of names, how you can name a variable in R. You can use the underscore, we call it the snake style. If you use the dot, we call it the pointed. And this is a full word, and this one is a mixture. You can adopt any style you want in your programming. You can use all of them too if you want, but you can pick one and use it. You can use the dots, you can use the dot plus the underscore, you can use the underscore, you can also choose not to even use any of the symbols. So these are signs that people use. So when you go and see somebody give a name and you don't see underscore, don't say that Prince says it is underscore. No, you can use any other thing. Many people use many other things. All right. So these are to at the back of your mind. You know, when we were learning we didn't get anybody to tell us this. You have to learn it the hard way. Okay. So we move on. All right. Now we have our data frame. Now we have our data. We have to, the second thing I want us to do is to how to, the third thing is how to import data. All right, so the Excel file I've given you guys, I hope you still have it. Do you have your Excel files on your computers, or I should just do a demonstration and we go? I want us to do it together. Which one is which?
Can we please do it together?
Okay, so load it on your laptop so that we can go. Load the Excel files on your laptop. And at best, store it in the directory folder you have created. Go to my document, you see the directory folder. Let me showcase it here so we can see. You go to my document, you see the folder, then you, yeah, my document, okay. You see LEK 810, all right? Our tutorial 1 is here. So pick the Excel file. I have mine here. So I'm just gonna put it inside that file and we are gone. Mine is where's mine? Wow. Okay, mine
Did you
is
say
here.
you sent it on WhatsApp or mail? Because I can't see now.
Yeah, on WhatsApp. Everybody has it. I said, you know,
Today?
Millie, are you on the WhatsApp page? Yeah, are you on the WhatsApp page?
I don't think I am, because I don't see it in.
Oh, that's a tragedy. Do you know, Amy, please add what do you call it? Please put your number in the comment section so Amy will add you right now so I can resend.
Okay.
Yeah, put your number on the comment page right now. Amy will add
Okay.
you, then I resend it.
Yes, that's fine.
Amy, do you have the number now?
Yes, I'm gonna save it now.
All right. All right. So, Amy, when you save it, resend the file so that she gets it, or you can even send to her personally, and we move on. All right. So we are going to import data into R. Have you all uploaded the data on your machines? Do you all have it? Can we move on?
Yes.
All right. Okay, so the simplest way is to go to wait. Before we can load Excel, we have to do you have to install a package. Wow. Those who are connected to the internet, please, or we should suspend and do this thing later. If you are connected to the internet, please go to this side, okay? Go to the package, click packages here. At the file and the plot, click packages, okay? And type read Excel, or better still, go back. If you are connected to the internet, just go to install. Click install. Then read Excel. Read Excel. And install. Just type read Excel, then click install. Those who are not connected to the internet, I'm so sorry for now. But I think we are doing an online thing, so probably everybody's on the internet. Just click read Excel and install read Excel. So we can now load the file from the Excel. Please, who is done downloading the read Excel? It doesn't take
Sorry, you said
Yes.
just a few seconds.
from packages, we click install
Yeah, you go
and then
to install. Yeah, click install. This interface will come. Just type here read Excel as I've typed.
yes.
Read Excel. Yeah, read Excel. Then click install.
Okay.
It's just 1 minute thing. After you just click it, will install automatically. It's just 1 minute.
Oh, read Excel. Okay, thanks. Got it.
Is it installed? Do you have it installed? Talk to me, please. Do you have it installed?
Yes, I
Yes.
have.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's just installed.
Okay, so let's move on. All right. So you come here, you type library into brackets, read Excel. Then you call it, or you execute it, or you control enter, or you do run, whichever you want. I click control enter, and read Excel is in memory now. It means that we are now able to use it. After you install it, it will be on your R. But until you say library the objects, it will never work. You install it all right, but anytime you want to work with it, you have to library it. So this is the first package we are installing. This package only helps us to now be able to read or import Excel file. Are we clear?
Yes.
Okay, so now we have it now. The short, we have the longest road. The longest road is go to file, go to import, and click. The middle one is Excel. From Excel, go to import Excel, click file, go to import Excel. You go to browse, you select where your directory is. It has taken you straight to the LUK10 810, the project. Then you click open. All right, it will take a few seconds to examine the data and know whether it is correct. Now it is in memory. Now you click import and you are done. Please, who has it as I have it? Anybody at my site, the same information?
Yes, I got it.
Yeah, okay, you all got it. Okay, we are moving small. So I think from today, R will not be like a scarecrow to anybody. R will not be a nightmare. R will just be one of your friends, and just that Google is also your friend. When you want to study R, Google is your friend. So you click import, then it's done. We are done. Okay. All right. So now you see view. Why is that view is showing now? But when I wanted to view internet use, it never came. What kind of thing is that? Anyway, so when you say import, automatically the trial thing also gives you view trial, and view trial is here. Now you see that what we created called internet use is the same thing that has come from the Excel file. Go to the environment and see they are the same. So this is how now you can verify that we created a data frame, and now we have also imported a data frame, and they are the same. So we did that. We did well. We clap for ourselves and we move on. All right. Just that when you have a larger number of data to enter, you cannot use R because it is just impossible. For how many years will you do comma, for how many years? How many hours, how many days? So you just import the data. Are we okay now? Hello?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we are
Really
fine.
sorry.
Okay.
Can I take you back, guys? I'm really sorry. Hello?
Okay. I'm
Because I
listening. Please
typed,
talk.
I did say library read Excel, but then it says it's not in the package. There's no package called read Excel.
Go to install. Go to install. Don't go to search. Go to install. Click install here. Have you clicked install?
Install packages. I just did that. Yes.
Have you seen install?
Yes.
Just type in here read Excel. Read Excel. Type in there.
Yes.
Then install.
I did
Click
and then
install down here.
install.
Are you connected to the internet?
Am I
It's now done, eh?
Let me, I didn't connect my laptop to the internet, sorry.
So if you don't connect to the internet, the first question I ask is that those who are connected to the internet, if you don't connect to the internet, then there's a big problem. You can't do anything about it. All right. So this is how to import data into Excel. So
Prince,
into R. This thing. Yes.
could you please repeat the process of importing the data?
All right. So the simplest thing to do is to go to File.
Yes.
Go to Import.
Yes.
Import is around the middle there. Then select from Excel.
Yes.
That's in the middle. You see from the list, you have SPSS, you have SAS, you have Stata. All of them are there. It depends on which file you are using. So now we are importing from of an Excel file. So we click the middle one, which is called Excel. All right, so you click it. A dialog box will open like this. Then you go to browse. When you go to browse, it will take you to the directory you created, LEKH10. That is where I told you to save your data. You go there and you open the data and you are gone.
Okay.
You open the data, then you click import. That's all.
Okay. Thank you.
I did what you did. It still doesn't want to install.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, I've connected to the internet, but it's still sequencing can what?
All right. Please, your name. I'm not at the I'm not at the Zoom, so I don't see who is talking. Let me go back to the whatever the Zoom so I can see who is talking. Okay. Musibadi is talking.
Yes.
You said the last time you said you wanted to be called in short Musibad, right?
Musa.
Musa, okay. Now that your thing is not connecting, okay, we can make it like force yourself and delay, right? So one thing I will beg for of you is that please forgive us that your thing is not working, so that we move on, and in later dates you can contact me and we do it. Because I don't know the problem really. It may be internet problem, it may be whatever, it may be your machine that is overloaded or whatever. So let's move on, look at what we are doing, and later we will phase it out. Okay,
no stress.
yeah, we are working within time. Sorry, I'll really get back to you another time. All right. Okay, so now we have our data. The one we typed is the same as, but unfortunately when I type view internet use, it doesn't work. I just don't know why. So let me try it again so that we see that what we did is the same as what is now here. Internet use. All right, so let's see. Oh, now internet use is working. Okay, so now view internet use is working. All right, so this is internet use. It is the same as trial. Okay, trial one is the same. So now we did our best to create individual variables, then we sum them up in a data frame, and we are gone. But one thing is that you can also do you can also put a data frame once. Okay, that one you have to do something we call piping. We'll get there. Piping is something easy. So now we have our two data and we are off to go. Okay, so what haven't we update? We have library SL here. We don't have view here, and we don't have the data also. Okay, let's copy this too. Let's copy this and send it there so that we can save it and use it some other day. Okay, copy this, bring it to 27. Okay, you copy this one too. Trial, you bring it to 29. All right. Okay, so let's go on. Now we are going to open ourselves to a big data. Okay, so we embrace ourselves for what is coming. R is said that it has a whole lot of data inside R. Okay, so now we are going to library. Let's go to number 31. Library data sets. Okay, data sets. Everybody that do this. This one is already inbuilt. You don't need internet for this. It's already in your system. All right. So we go to library data sets. Okay. When you go here, you highlight it, Control Enter. Those using MacBook, you just do Enter, or you go click Run. All right. So we've now library data sets. Okay. All right. So the first thing we want to do is to library a particular data called NYC flights 13. So library into brackets NYC flights 13. All right. Please check the spelling very well. Library data sets, library NYC flights 13. There's an X after the flight. So you add S and add 13. So you library this one too into memory, Control Enter.
Sorry, Prince.
Are you all there? Hi.
I just want to know, is there any reason why my program doesn't want to read library, the function library? Because it doesn't pick it up.
Okay, so when you type library into bracket any other thing, it doesn't work.
Nothing.
Wow. Is it the new R you downloaded or you are using it? You are using already?
No, it's the same one that you are using.
3.6.3, right?
What happened? So the library, when I typed in library read XL, it didn't work. But when we installed the package read XL, then it worked for some reason. I don't know why. But when
Yeah.
now,
So wait. Now what is happening?
no, I'm not sure. Wait, I'll try and figure it out.
Okay, wait. The thing is that until you install a package, it doesn't work. When you just type read library read SL, when you have not already installed the package read SL, it will not work.
Okay, but now
So
that I
now we have
installed now that I installed XL, now it's working. The library function is working. But when I want to put in library data sets, the library function is not working.
Wow, this is serious.
Yeah, exactly the
Anyway,
same thing is
I don't
happening
think
with me, Prince, because that data set
I don't have
NYC flights doesn't load. It says error in library. There's no package called, and then
really.
it codes the data.
Prince,
Have
the
you done
problem-
library data sets?
Sorry, Prince. The problem
Yes,
of
I'm
the
listening.
NY Flights 13, the student needs to install it in the packaging thing because the flights is a package on their own. So they first need to install it.
Okay. So library data sets, go to install and just type NYC flights 13. I think you need to install it first. Yeah. Install NYC flight 13. Then we can library it. I think that's the problem. Thank you, Amy. Thank you. No, I have it on my machine already, so I thought I didn't come to mind. Okay, so install NYC flight 13. There's an S after the T, so check it. Flight S13. All right, so yeah, when you install and you library it, it should work. Is it working now?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
it-
working.
Oh, okay. All right. So we move on. So you type view flights. View flights. Then you control enter. Uh-oh. What's happening now?
I'm getting the same.
You also have an error, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm coming. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so if you view and doesn't come, just call flights and let's go. I don't know why view is not working today. What's the problem? Just call flights. Let's go. Go to your console and just type flights, and the data is now in. Why is it that this thing is not working with view? What's happening now?
So I think if you type view, you need to click on the view tab when it shows up, and then you type in flights. Then it's working. But if you type views and you don't click it, then it doesn't work.
Okay, so like here, you type VIUW and you click on here.
Yes, click it,
Okay,
and then
you type in flights.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, okay, sharp. It's working now. All right. So this is flights. This is now showing us any SPSS Stata or Excel file. All right. So we don't have. Imagine this flight thing has 3,000. It has three. Please, your mic. Mike, close your mic when you want to talk outside. Please close your mic when you want to talk outside. 336,776 entries, and you have 19 columns. Imagine if you are to type this thing in R. How would you be able? How would you do it? Where would you even start from? This can take you 2 years to finish in R. If you are to type comma for 19 variables, and you are entering them in 336,776, you can imagine how you will suffer. So we have the data here. We have to examine the data, okay? We have to examine the data. All right. These are flights that left this is the data from America. So
Sorry,
it's the
Prince.
flights that
Sorry,
left
Prince. I'm still
various.
unable to get those flights. When I say it's still saying
Oh,
could not find the function view, and I've installed the NYC flights, the package.
okay.
What could be the problem?
Okay. You have library flight and you have no problem with that, right? Have you typed library flights and you have no problem?
Library flight. No, let me try it. Library flight.
Yeah, library flights. Library NYC flight 13. Library this one. Library NYC flight 13. Do you have this one? Do you have it? Hello.
Yes, I'm checking.
Yeah, library the flight 13. After that, then you view flight and let's see what happens. Okay, so we have our flights here. The first column is the year of departure or the year that we recorded this, either flight arrival or departure. There is the month, we have the day, we have the departure time, we have the scheduled departure. That means the exact time that the flight was supposed to move was the scheduled departure, and the exact time it moved. The difference between this is the expected time, and this is the actual time. So sometimes it flies before the time, sometimes it flies after the time. That is the departure time. And we have the delay arrivals. We want to we know the departure delay. So this time here minus this time will give you the delay departure time. How many minutes was delayed? How many minutes earlier did it fly? All right. If you see a minus, it means that it flew earlier before the scheduled time, and the positive means it flew after. Then we have the same for arrival. We have the same for arrival here. So we have the arrival time. We have the arrival delays too. And we have the carrier, which flights did they fly on, and the number. So the plane has a name, and the flight has a number. And then a lot of things that are coming from where the flight is coming from, the destination, the arrival, the air time, the number of hours, the distance, a lot of things are happening here. So we have a complete data set here. All right. So now I'm going to introduce you to something we call the dplyr or the tidyverse. Okay. So now we have already installed 3 packages. We installed readsl, we installed flight 13, and we have installed what have we installed again? Readsl, flight 13, and what again? Yeah, we installed already 2. So the next thing we are going to install is tidyverse. tidyverse, tidyverse. Please install tidyverse so we can do the rest. Tidyverse. After tidyverse, next week probably we can do graphs and tables. Then I finish my work with you on R. The next thing is you have to learn all the rest on your own. So you can do regressions. You know, when you know how to handle the data like this, I think regression is something you shouldn't even worry about. Regression is just a code. You just know the code, you just put the variables there, and you have a regression. So next week you do tables and graphs, then I'm done with you. The next time we'll be only coding in what do you call it? The models. We'll be coding the models. The rest you learn by yourself. Okay. Has everybody installed tidyverse?
Yes.
Okay, so you library tidyverse. After installing library tidyverse. Library tidyverse. Tidyverse is a bigger package. It has some packages inside it. In tidyverse, you have dplyr. Is it dplyr? You have it there. You have ggplot2 inside there. You have some other things inside tidyverse. So tidyverse is a bit bigger. It's like Pacman. There's also oh, lest I forget. If you have data in Stata in SAS and you want to load it into R, please, you have to install Haven. Haven. What we installed was the readsl. Readsl only does for SL. If you want to do for any other, please, Stata and SAS, please install Haven. Haven. So that on your own, when you are practicing, you'll not be found wanting. If you want to read data from Stata SL and Stata and SAS, copy that data and go and put it in the LEK directory. Then you can install Haven. Okay, you can install Haven right now. Now you are connected to internet, you can install Haven. Okay, So you can install Haven on your own. You can read a data from SPS data. Okay, all right. There are many other packages to install. You can also install SchemR. Okay, SchemR. You can also install Lubricate or Cable Extra. Cable Extra is for tables. Lubricate is also there. You can install which one? Let me see if I have the names here. You can install, okay, you can install SchemR, you can install Foreign. I think Foreign is also a data set, yeah. You can install Mosaic, MOSAIC. Mosaic is also there. And you can install Stargazer. Stargazer is also there, but later you use them, not now. All right, so are we there? Have you all a library? So you go back to the our tutorial. In fact, now you are seeing the flights. Okay, the flights, they come in tables. So the flights, the trial, and the internet use, they are all there. But make sure you go and click on your our tutorial so that you can add all the commands and you save them and you use them later. Okay. Any command that you don't have in your R script, you just copy it, go and paste it there. In future, you can use all of them. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is to library tidyverse. My number 39, library tidyverse.
Prince.
All right, hello.
So I just want to make sure if we download all the packages, this will be installed or directly installed in the program, so we don't have to download it a second time, eh?
Thank you. Any package that you are downloading now is already inside the hard drive. Okay, it goes in directly to your hard drive. If when you are installing, you see that the installation goes to your hard drive on your laptop. So you don't need to install them again. All you need to do is that you library them. You know, for me, I have already installed them. So I just libraried it. I don't need to install them again. Whenever you want to work with them, library them before you work with them. Don't forget, library all your packages before you work with them. All right. So when you library tidyverse, it gives you ggplot, table, td, tidyr, readr, dplyr, stringr, forecast. It gives you a lot of things. All right. So tidyverse has a lot of functions. It does. All right, so the first thing I'm going to introduce you to is dplyr, DPLYR. Dplyr is something we call filter. Okay, so when you have a data frame like this, okay, like this one, like flights, or we should do with our small data, and or the big data or the small data, which one do you want? Should we deal with the small one, only 3 variables, or we should deal with the big one? Okay, fine. When you have, okay, I don't even know which one to use. Okay, the smaller one will be simple for us. Okay, when you have a data like this with 3 columns here, and you want to filter, okay, you want to filter. It means that, look at this one. Let's say you want to filter the variable age along with any other thing here. So you can filter the variable here, let's say age, such that you only want to call age numbers that are above 21, or you only want to call age numbers that are below 21. At the same time, you can call this variable alone. You can also call this variable above 21, and at the same time, income greater than 100. Let's do examples that we see. So we say, here we have to create, okay, fine, we don't have to create anything. So we want to filter. So into brackets, when you are using filter and mutate and arrange and select, take notes. You have to refer to the data you are using. So here we are going to refer to trial 1. Trial 1 is our data. Okay, so we put comma here. And we say age greater than or equal to 25. All right. Okay. You see what we have now? Have you seen we cut the data into small size? Please talk to me, I beg.
Yes.
So we said we want age greater than or equal to 25. Okay. And we have
smaller and
22.
equal to.
Yeah, smaller than or equal to less than or equal to 25. And we have 19, 21, 22, and 25 itself because of the equal to sign. And note that it cut the data with the corresponding other variables. It didn't cut only the age. It cuts, so let's say you want to analyze a data and you want to only talk about young people in your data. You are categorizing your data into ages and you want to describe that particular population. So you cut the age plus all their characteristics. Am I clear? You cut the age plus all their characteristics so you can analyze them in a different way apart from the big data. Are we seeing it clear, or we should go and use the big data so we can see which one? Are you seeing what we are doing, or we should use the big data?
And we understand.
Please, is the small data okay? You understand? Okay, fine. So when you do filter, you are just arranging or organizing your data per the element in one particular variable. We can do more than one variable. Let's say filter into brackets trial 1. Don't forget you have to call the data name before you can do filter. Age now greater than or equal to greater than or equal to 19, no? Greater than or equal to 25. Okay, greater than or equal to 25. At the same time, we want income also greater than or equal to 150. Greater than or equal to 150. 150. All right, please type as I type because you have the data as I have it. Do exactly what I do, I beg you. All right, so now what do we have? We have age that is greater than 25 and at the same time with incomes greater than 150. And in that column, we have only 2 elements. Isn't that beautiful? That is the function of the objects called filter. In actual sense, this filter now is called a function. I didn't introduce you to function. Function is always coming with a bracket, and what is inside the bracket is going to be executed by what is outside. So when we say mean age, mean is a function because it's going to work on that thing called age. So the mean of age, mean becomes a function with open brackets. Whatever you put inside that bracket will work in response to the mean, or the mean of that object will come out. So filter is a function, but it is only in tidyverse. Unless you install tidyverse, you will not get filter. Please note very well. Unless you install tidyverse, you will not get filter. All right. Okay, so these examples are okay, right? Or we should do another one. Okay, so let's say we have, now we can also save this particular data so that we'll use it later. So the first one that we did, okay, the first one, let's save it, because we can come here and say, what name do we even give it to it? Cat one, category one, cat one. Oh, where is the case? Cat one, category one. So plus minus sign, we put all the information here. All right. So we put enter. So the first thing we created is now cat one is now also a data here that we can use at any time. And we only know cat one here is just like this one. When we go and say view cat one, we just see this one. Okay. You just see what we did here is what we have just saved as cat one. So the second one we did too, we can save it as cat two. You just copy, create a name, cat two. Cat two. Then you do alt plus minus sign, will give you, we paste whatever we created already. Then we have cat two. So now you can see cat one, cat two has come. Unless you create an object, you use this greater than and minus sign, the object will not come here. But the object comes here so that it's easier for you to what do you call it? It's easier for you to give it an identity. Okay, you give it an identity that you can call on anytime. So you see what we did here, the results we have here is the same thing that is showing here. All right. And because R always show results in vector form or in matrices, it is now showing that this is the table that is a 2 by 3. Anybody who understands matrices, when you see a 2 by 3, you know what it means. Okay, it means that you have 2 rows and 3 columns. In matrices, the first number is the row, the second number from your left is the columns. All right, so that is the function of let's go here so we can copy our what do you call it? Okay, so we library tidyverse. Okay, now the next thing that we have to copy and paste is these ones. We have to, so that if you don't have it there, please, you can also create it here direct and execute so that you don't miss anything. I just have to put it back so next time you save it, it's already saved in your directory, so you can go and look at it. You can run the whole thing again, it will come. All right, so we go here, we do here, we copy this one too, we're going to put it here so it can be saved. All right, then the last one is this cat 2 too, we copy it and we save it. All right, cat 2 is done. All right, so the next thing is review cat 2. All right, and there's a shortcut too. When you click on the categories, it will view by itself. So if you just click on this cat 1, it will view. Yeah. All right. Okay, so we know filter only device or subgroup. You are taking a subset of a particular variable, you use filter. All right, so the next thing to use is select. No, okay, let's do arrange. Arrange is simple. Arrange is just that you want to arrange your variables. Okay, so you can do arrange. Now I'm typing everything at the console level. Probably next time I'll be doing it at the at the R script level, so you know what is happening. Or even next time, all my notes will already be done. So I come and I just highlight. So now you understand what is happening. Now you know the difference between R scripts and what do you call it? R script and console. Wow, I'm talking plenty. Okay, so what arrange does is that, let's go and view trial one again. What arrange does is that you can arrange, say that you bring social media to the first column and you bring income to the, or bring income to the first column, or you bring social media and income first, the age will go back. It just, arrange is just like reordering reordering the data. Which one should come first, which one should come second? Okay, so let's see. So we have arrange, we call our data trial one, comma, then we see which one should come first. Let's say S media, S underscore media. Okay, so S media come first. Then comma income, right? S media comma income. Okay, income is capital letter. Income. All right, let's see what happens here, if it will work. So what do we see now? No change happened. Age is still age, income is still income, social media is still social media. Oh, let me do the command again. Okay, let's see. Social media into brackets, everything. Let me see. Oh, there's an error here. Wow, this arrange function is slow. It's not responding. Let's see. Oh wow. My arrange is not responding to my. Okay, let me see. Arrange to bracket trial one, comma, S media first, income second, then age to the last. Let's see what either it will work here. Wow, my arrange is not working.
Friends, I see it's now 5 o'clock.
I think
so. A lot of other
okay,
classes are starting now.
Okay. Okay, so I think one thing I made an error here. Arrange doesn't change the order. Arrange only gives ascending order or descending order. Sorry. So when you do arrange, it's like from the smallest to the what do you call it? From the smallest to the biggest, or from the biggest to the smallest. So if you see my results here, you see that the TikTok, because I put social media first, the TikTok have all grouped together and the WhatsApp has grouped together, which is different from the original one. Sorry, it doesn't change the ordering of the data. It's only just an internal arrangement. Sorry. So the characters, if you do arrange, you want to say you are grouping them by like terms. Okay, so the like terms, you can say descending order or you can say ascending order depending on the variable you click you select first. All right. I will end here. There are other two things that we are to know from tidyverse. Is the select and the mutate. Mutate creates another variable, and the select also select the columns, which columns that you want. So the select is for the columns, and the mutate for another variable. So you do personal learning, you can refer to from page 50 in R for data science, you can refer and study things about tidyverse. All right, I think we've done a lot today. You can repeat them. Please don't forget to save. Those who have the R scripts, you can click this sign, the floppy disk sign here, and every new thing that you have added to the R scripts, it will save. This floppy disk, okay, this thing is called save. Or you can go to file and select save. Okay, so you save everything in your in the directory that you made. All right. I hope the class has been helpful. Meet you next week. We do tables and graphs, and we will be done. Any comments? Has the class been helpful? Have I introduced R to you in a perfect way? Let me know so we can close and other classes can come in.
Yes, thanks, Prince. I just want to have one question.
Okay.
The homework 4, do we need to submit that, and when do we need to submit it?
Submission dates haven't been communicated yet, but you have to try your hands on them. I'll consult Doc and you give submission dates.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Any comments? Has today been helpful? I want to know. Millie, Brian, Alice, Claire, tell me something before you go. Don't just go. Has today's class been helpful?
Yes, Prince, it has been very, very helpful. And yeah, we needed the basics. Thank
Okay.
you.
All right. Thank you, Alice.
Hi, Prince.
All right.
Prince?
Yes.
Oh, I'll look
Claire,
for you.
Claire,
I'll
I'm
look
here.
for you. I'll look for you.
All right.
Me
All right,
too,
all right,
Prince.
Offline.
Yeah, me too. I think I'm going to have to
Also,
have
me and
an
Millie.
encounter with you.
So
Yeah,
look
indeed.
Millie and I, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll arrange.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Okay.
Definitely.
All right. All right.
Thank you,
you,
Prince.
guys. Meet you next week, Monday. Monday is a holiday. Probably we may meet next week, Wednesday. And Prof will be teaching. So we may not have a practical session next week. So probably we'll meet again some other time. Enjoy your Easter break and chill. Don't freeze. Bye.
Thank you, Prince. Bye.